Next thing we have to do is make a box and whisker plot. We already have the median. That's our first step in making a box and whisker plot. Now, let's see what we got to do next. We got to find that upper and that lower quartile. So your data is already in order on your paper. Let's go ahead and let's further subdivide it by finding the middle of the bottom 10 values in your data set. This 3 right here is the dividing point. It's not part of the upper or lower half. Your middle is going to be right between this first 2 and the second 2. As you can see, you have 5 numbers to the left. You have 5 numbers to the right. So your Q1 or your lower quartile is 2. Your upper values, your upper half, we're going to have to find the middle of those, and that's going to be right here. And how you know this is the middle is that you have 5 values to the right, and you have 5 values to the left, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4. And then over here you have 5 fours. So it's right there. That's your Q3. That's your upper quartile. That is going to be equal to 4. Now that you have that, you have your highest number, your lowest number. You have the 5 things you need to make a box and whisker plot. So make sure you create your box and whisker plot first before you view this next part. This is what your box and whisker plot probably looks like. Mine might be a little different. I made it on the internet. My median is 3. My upper quartile is 4. My lower quartile is 2. So there's my box. And then the whisker is going to go all the way down here to 0. That is my lowest number in my data set. And my biggest number in my data set is 4. So I actually only have 1 whisker here, which is totally possible. We said that that is something that can happen. Sometimes your upper quartile and your greatest value are one and the same, and here's an example of that. So let's go ahead and answer the 2 questions we were supposed to answer on our Google form. One is, what was the range? The range is 4 because you take your greatest value, 4, and your smallest value, 0, and subtract them, and you get 4. Your IQR is going to be your 2 quartiles. What is the difference between them? You have 4 and 2. So the difference between 4 and 2 is 2. And that is your range and your IQR.